All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I'll start by saying, call La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Hakudash, which give all praise to the Heavenly Father in the name of the Son, who the world only calls God in Jesus Christ. I also want to give double honor to the elders and apostles of Grand Millstone, who rule well, teaching me his truth, as well as say shalom to the hopeful elect, all the Akim pushing his word and truth and in sincerity. All right, Lord willing to be edifying lesson. All right, I want to start the second Ezra 15:8. Basically going into the state of mind and the spirit that a man of the Lord should be in. That a man who's of the that hopeful elect. When you actually scriptures talk about us being prisoners of hope, and ultimately this is all we have to look forward to. This is what our whole faith. This is our whole trust is in. All right, is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai coming back and delivering us, from this captivity, from out the hands of our enemy, all right, from out this corruptible flesh, the subject to sin, these chains of darkness, as scriptures like is down to, all right, this is where our faith is in. All right, and constantly we're vexed by being, amongst this wicked world, man. All right, this present evil world where there's nothing but, folly that's being set in great dignity, wickedness and iniquity is uplifted, exalted, and celebrated, man. You look, get rewarded the more wicked you are in this kingdom, man. And why? Because there's a wicked ruler. Sirach the 10th chapter, man. The man of the ruler of the city is such are the people that dwell therein. So everyone else is following after Esau, Edom, because this is his kingdom. This is his power. He's in the position of power, and ultimately his way is going forth. So let's start with this second Ezra 15 verse 8. It says, "I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually." Right, that's what we're doing, man. While everyone else is continuously doubling down, so to speak, in their sin, in their iniquity, adding that sin to sin. All right, they're completely set in that way. All right, and ultimately, it's only those just souls of the righteous who actually crying out, who has a problem with things that's going on, who actually speaking against these different things, man. All right, and people constantly and people have a problem. They condemn the prophet, they hate the prophets, mock, scoff. All right, was at Amos 5:10. It says, They hate him who rebuketh at the gate, and they abhor him who speaketh uprightly. People who actually uprightly, man, that righteousness, actually, those things actually are pleasing to Heavenly Father and His Son, man. All right, not just continually trying to walk out your own way, fulfill the lust of your flesh, but actually doing what the Lord prescribed for us, man. All right, because ultimately the Lord knows what's beneficial for us. He knows what's expedient, what's profitable for us. All right, He created us, and He created His laws, statutes, commandments for a reason. All right, for everything to run, for perfection, for everything to run in complete harmony, man. All right. But people are so drunk with the wine of Esau's wine, his and the wine of Babylon, his philosophies, his ideologies, all these different things that he pollutes and corrupts our people's minds with. All right, they're so focused on folly, man. They don't have any they don't have that spiritual eyesight. They don't have any discernment. They don't have any actual, not circumspect, not aware of things going on. They don't understand what this all is going to lead to, man. Okay, because ultimately, what's going to lead to? It's going to lead to, the destruction of their own kingdom, man. All right. Ultimately, that's why scriptures tell you in Matthew 24th chapter that unless the Lord shorten the days, no flesh should be saved. And what does it say? For the elect's sake, all right? Because ultimately, those are the ones who are going to get this deliverance anyway, man. All right. The vast majority of people are getting ready to die very soon. All right. You got all the rest of the 17 heathen nations. All right, as well as 2/3 of our own nation, man, the nation of Israel, so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, there's a mass judgment coming because of all this wickedness that they profanely commit, man. All right, and only those who are speaking against it, those just and the righteous, those righteous who actually complain continuously, are those are the ones who are going to see that deliverance, man. All right, let me get 2 Peter, chapter 2, verse 7. It says, as you know, let me start up. Yeah, this is all good in the 2 Peter. I'll start at verse 4. It says, "For the Most High spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell, and delivered them into chains of darkness to be reserved unto His judgment, and spared not the old world, but saved Noah the eighth person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly, and turning cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemning them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those after should live ungodly, right? And that's just giving, this is giving different examples of, the Lord, showing us that mercy, man. All right, and ultimately, giving judgment to those who don't hearken unto that righteous path, man. All right, who don't enter into that straight gate, man. All right, who want to continue to just, go into that wide gate, that leads to destruction. Okay. Because all throughout history, man, these are two great examples here at the time of Noah and the time of Sodom and Gomorrah, where a majority of people were just completely going after their, we're just completely wicked, man. We're just completely diverse, like a perverse and degenerate spirit, man. All right, they had many type of righteousness in them. All right, and it led to a massive judgment, man. And of course, what does it tell you in Revelation 11 chapter, man, that we're in the spiritual Sodom and Egypt, man. All right, that's what John the Revelator, saw in his vision when the angel, he would see that vision from the angel in the Isle of Patmos. Or he saw that spiritual Sodom and Egypt, man, which is what America. Or ultimately, we are amidst the most wicked and evil kingdom that's ever stood on the earth, man. The same spirit from all these other kingdoms of old are here on earth today. All right, and it's evident, man. You see the Sodom, the spirit of Sodom and Gomorrah here, man. You see how just the overall wickedness and how the vast majority of people are comfortable with and content with it, man, and continue following after it. Okay, just like during the times of Noah, and only had that small remnant who is going to return and actually do the things that the Lord commanded us to do, man. All right, it says verse 7, and delivered just Lot, vexed for the conversation of the wicked, right? Because that's what we delivered, man, during that time of Sodom and Gomorrah, man. Again, this is an example of the righteous being saved and the wicked perishing, man. All right, it says for the righteous man, and that word conversation, well, it goes into what's the word? And the word conversation goes into anastrophe, all right, which is your your conduct, the manner in which you carry yourself. All right, ultimately that's what that's what the vexation is, man. Because you look around when you're in a righteous spirit, you're in you're actually seeking after the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, well, it constantly vexes you. It can push you in constant frustration to see, everyone else being complete contrary to the scriptures, complete contrary to life, man. Because that's what these scriptures promote, man. Promotes life. All right, not the death style that's pushed, by Esau, Edom. All right, it says verse 8, for that righteous man dwelling among them and seeing and hearing vex his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds, right? Just watching all their unlawful deeds, man, that vexes your soul, man. All right, this could be likened up to this time right now. All the men are who laboring in the truth and striving after the truth unto death. Ultimately, this is a constant vexation. This being amongst, all these carnal-minded people who are fully forwarding this wicked and demonic kingdom, man. All right. This is verse 9. It says, the Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished, right? As that was going to happen, man. People are getting ready to be punished. All right, these people are about to be completely destroyed, all right, for all their wicked deeds, man. All right, and all those who are actually rehearsing the righteous acts, pursuing the Judges 5 and 11, all right, those will be the ones who has to be able to escape, man. All right, who has to be able to call on the name how about Shem Shai, it be that strong tower they can run into and be safe. All right, when all hell starts to break loose and all these plagues come upon Babylon, man, and the entire world. It's Colossians chapter 3 and verse 12. Because this is what we're to be doing in this time, man. It says, put on therefore as the elect of the Most High, holy and beloved, bowels of mercies, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, long suffering. All right, that's what we'll be doing this time, man. All right, we're supposed to be again doing things that the scriptures say that the elect will be doing, man. All right, if you want to build that number, what do you need to do? 2 Peter 1:10. All right, give that diligence to make your call and election sure. All right, ultimately, enduring, man. All right, that's what we just read. Look, it says long suffering. All right, because that's what we are, man. We're suffering, we're enduring, we're having patience, man. All right, and this is what's gonna lead to having that faith. All right, that the Lord will deliver from out of these from out of these trying times, man. That's all you're gonna have, especially very soon, man. All right, that Isaiah 33:6, man. That wisdom and knowledge to keep you stable in the times to come, as society continues to collapse and completely be dismantled. All right, and all the so-called civilization that this practice now. All right, when all that's completely when that ceases to exist, man, all that comes to naught. Well, all you're gonna have is your faith, man. Faith that the Heavenly Father can deliver you from all these times to come. All right, and being in that right mentality of wanting this place to fall, wanting to see your enemies be taken down, taken out of power, to want to see all those who are wicked and speak against these righteous things, or to speak against speak against righteousness. All right, you want to see them all fall, man. You want to see all those people perish. You want to see them all be destroyed, man. All right, so. With that, man, I pray it was edifying. Call La Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Chakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.